I'm alive. Mr. Fridge, you you got the little bit of it. I was talking about going live at 10 and then I said I'm gonna go take a nap. I live. How's it going, buddy? How you doing? I might be like an hour and something late, an hour and some change. Dude, what can I say, man? I went to take a nap and I was just tired. I thought man died. I thought I died too. That's fair. I thought I died too. I was passed out. I was passed out, man. I went to go shower too and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna be all set to go before stream so that I don't have anything else to do. Decide to take a nap. Just dead. There we go. Let me adjust the music here a little bit. Or even worse, he was playing Satisfactory without us. I did a little bit of grinding off stream, but not anything too much. Like it's only for materials, so the only thing that I need to get is the only thing I need to do that's not that important now is well, I should say, hold on, let me rephrase what I'm saying. The only thing I did that was not important was gather materials. We're gonna do all the fun stuff now. I had set up for everything to just be fun today, to just be reworking on the base. We don't have to worry about gathering supplies because I just did all that off stream. Sorry, my mind is still waking up. So, man, is the fun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start up the game because I'm already late enough as it is. Where's my button? There we go. There we go. How you guys doing? Gathering supplies, aka man collected so much leaves. Actually, you know what? Leaves are not a bulk of it. You'll see here. You will see. It's not leaves. It's I let my factories run for a long time. And I kept powering them so that way they could just keep on running and running and running. But a majority of it is actually stuff that I don't have automated yet. Because I know we're gonna need a lot of it anyways. Man, we'll have the entire world built with 500 hours. Not with how late I am to automate everything. But that's kind of a little bit of what I'm trying to set up for now. I want to make it easier for me to just scale with my setup. So I mean, when I say we're gonna kind of wipe our base, we're gonna kind of wipe our base right now. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Okay, so the actual setup is still the same. I maybe cleared a little bit more trees. So let me actually, I've been meaning to change my sensitivity. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not streaming. There we go. The setup here is still the same, but let me change my sensitivity. Where is it? Gameplay. Where is it video? No, it's gotta be control your mouse sensitivity. There we go. 2.5. There we go. That's better. So the setup that we have here is very much the same. Not much to really know. Maybe I cleared a few more trees than what normal, and then I also removed the lookout tower. But, or I should say, I added lookout tower. But, where is it? Oh wait, this is my copper, extra copper here. Look at this. All this here is reinforced plates, which I do not have automated right now because they take a lot of plates and screws. So, we're going to be using this to make level 2 conveyors because I believe it's at level 2 conveyors, you need to make them with reinforced plates as opposed to the normal iron plates. And then on top of that, of course, this is full of iron. This is full of iron. Another thing full of iron. We have this one over here that's also organized. It's got a bunch of screws and extra materials that we might need. If we go over to our concrete, we've got a ton of concrete. And then more copper wire and cable as well. So we're all set to just kind of go and rip everything out, which is exactly what we're going to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start ripping things out over here on this end. And we're gonna go ham with it. I'm even taking out the miners here because I want to just completely change everything that we've got. Let me go in here and stop the sources first because I don't want to cause too much havoc. Let me stop the sources. Yeah, okay, everything comes back to my inventory, so that's fine. How quiet it got immediately. Yeah, we'll take that off. I'm gonna have to make some more personal chests here too. Okay, my inventory instantly just got full. Okay, let me try to quickly go over here. And well, you know what? We might even move the habitat. I'm not gonna lie. The hub, we might even move that. Yeah. So many ideas. Let's put the reinforced plates back here. And I need to make another personal... What is it? Personal storage box? Okay, let's put that over here. I'm just gonna start slapping everything with iron here. Bunny, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Anything that has to do with iron here. Actually, here, let's also change the music. I feel like it's a little hard to hear everything that's going on with the verbal lyric music in the background. So we're going to switch it to normal lo-fi. Okay. All the uncooked iron here. We'll continue. If I take off all this iron stuff first, it should be easier to continue with the rest of the base because the limestone production and the copper production are not nearly as large. Yo, what's good, Ren? What's good? I'm doing all right. I totally did not just wake up a while ago. As in like 5 minutes ago, maybe. But I'm doing all right. How about you? How are you doing? Yeah, we'll take out this. We'll take out that. How's my inventory looking? Okay, we're still good there. Keep the storage boxes. I don't want to touch the storage boxes right now. Okay, that's everything with the iron besides the storage boxes. You're upset? I just played with my friends until you woke up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I think what happened... Let me check my alarms. I thought I set my alarm up. Oh, I see what happened. I set them up for 9 and... Okay. I set it up for 9 in the morning. Whoops. Holy shit, can you leave from back here? Wow. Yeah, I set the time up wrong. That's why I woke up late. Because I definitely knew I had alarms up. But it's fine. We're here now. That's what matters. We're doing a complete base redesign. All right, let's put everything back. Yeah, I know. At least I slept, so that means I'm not nearly as tired. I think I got more sleep than I normally do before a pre-stream nap. So not too shabby. All right. Let me put some more of the copper stuff here. We're about to have a bunch more, so I shouldn't actually worry too much about organizing that. We'll split their inventory here too. Okay, let's go grab that stuff. Start with the production part of the copper. What did I have in here? Just no. Oh, that's a lot of copper. Fuck. I'll wait to delete that. Okay, and this should just be the copper wire. Yeah, okay, this is all the copper wire stuff. I'm gonna have to move these boxes here at some point as well, especially... Oh, that's gonna be a pain over here to move. But we'll worry about that in a bit. I kind of want to set up like a base of operations somewhere else. So we're gonna move the hub, I think. I'm gonna move it... Maybe... Like, I want to move it away from any of the ores. So maybe I'll take this. Finally getting the streak back up. I appreciate it, JMT. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for being late. Thank you for saying something in the Discord. Not that that would have changed anything of me waking up, but I woke up and I'm like, oh shit. My mind picked it up a lot quicker. Dude, I was out like a light, man. But yeah, we're working on a new base of operations here, so everything's being moved right now. It's gonna be a fun time, just reorganizing everything. I understand about oversleeping a nap. I almost did that today on my lunch, dude. That's why I don't fall asleep on my lunch at work, man. They give me an hour, and I'll go over to my car, and sometimes if I'm not careful, I will. Dude, I almost passed it. Yeah, if there's a stream that's supposed to happen and you don't see a ping for it, yeah, it might be that I fell asleep. But I don't do it very often. Actually, I don't think I never have done it as egregious as this. This was probably the worst one. Or actually, that might not be true. I think there was one time that I actually just missed the stream entirely. You said you've been vibing, being bad at Val after not playing for a while. Dude, that's how I felt. Dude, that's how I felt after not playing any computer games for some time, because I started getting into a relationship at one point in my life, and the person I was hanging out with didn't really care much about video games. So I ended up not playing a lot of them, and then I just got washed. But that was a while ago, so nowadays, you know, I'm not really back up to where I used to be in terms of my skill, but I'm accepting of that. It's all right. I used to get back home from high school, and that was I'd play like every day, but then college happened, and then after college is like just life. You don't get nearly as much time to play. Yeah, it's all right though. Like, I mean, at the time I was really vibing with her, but I feel like if you've been here long enough, you already know what happened with that story, so I won't go into it. But overall, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm glad to be back. We'll say that. I think I'm gonna combine this chest with the copper and then the limestone. Just to try to condense. Oh, wait, we already have the copper here. If we can't spend 3+ hours together, where one of us are having fun, it's not worth the time. Yeah, that's true. I agree. I think it's good that you have each person has their own hobbies. Not to say that you can't share the time still. It's just I think when I first started dating, I used to be very it used to be like we had to do everything together, you know? When that certainly wasn't the case. You don't have to do everything together. You should still have your own hobbies, in fact. You took your pills at 9:28. And what time is it now? 11:37. So they didn't work is what you're telling me? So you're telling me they don't work for you. That's what I'm hearing. No, I live 2 hours away from you? Oh, is it 2 hours? Okay, never mind. Then you should be going to sleep soon then. I got lucky, and TBH is also a matter of which hobbies happen at the same time, and it makes sense. I'm just old and understand that that there will be times where you just need some you time. Yeah, exactly. But I think for me it was very much we do everything together, and that was very bad. It was not a good thing to do that. Oh, I meant to take all right, we can take this off. Nice. I think, yeah, I need to clear those two containers, and I can worry about these ones later. Actually, not really, because I do also have a thing over here. What's up? What's up, Ren? What? What am I guessing? Damn, I've got so many materials. The power of success here. Or the problem of success, I should say. Having too many materials. Actually, I need these for the container. I don't know why I put them back. You're awesome, falls asleep. That was me before the stream. Me typing in chat saying, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play some Satisfactory. Falls asleep. I'm just gonna go ahead and make 2 more boxes here. Man, Stardew. Dude, it's bad. I feel like as you get older too, you kind of just you appreciate sleep a lot more. So like in my case, if I have time to sleep, I will be going to sleep. Stardew mentioned. Stardew's pretty goated. I don't think I could ever play it on stream though. It's like too relaxing. And then like there's this I can at least grind and I can like scale something. I guess I could do that with the farm and Stardew, but it doesn't hit the same for me. It's more like it's definitely a lot more cozy. I'm gonna have to make another container because this just they're full of copper over here. These are all full of copper. Stardew is a good game though. Whenever I did play, the few occasions I did, it was always going to the mines or doing fishing. It was one of those two things. Like I would spend all my time doing that. And it was fun. It was fun. The game's got a pretty fun fishing mechanic. And the mining, it was pretty good up until you get to like the high, or I guess the lower floors in this case. And the monsters start to get a little difficult with the basic stuff. Back to the mines! Exactly, back to the mines. That's the same way I play in Minecraft, though. Except Minecraft doesn't scale in difficulty, so it's always alright. But Minecraft would be similar. I like to spend a lot of time in the mines. I would make some long ass like strip mine, and I'll decorate it and everything. I've been meaning to do a Minecraft playthrough at some point, but the way I play Minecraft, I think it would be super boring. At least early stages. I would have to play on like a world that I already have a lot in, because it would just be me mining a lot. I like to mine a lot early game. Ren, you can't tell me you're hungry, tell me about it, and then not do anything about it. You have to go now to the kitchen and make yourself something because you said it. Fridge, you said this old mini fridge doesn't get much sleep. People keep coming, opening my door, staring into my light, and not getting anything out. God damn it. God damn it. What do you mean? They're gonna waste all the cold air. Okay, I can take this, store all. Wait, did I store it all in here? I did. Whoops. Take all. I'm too lazy, I don't wanna. Then why'd you tell me about it? If you're too lazy and don't want to do it, then why did you tell me about it? See, I'm a actionable man here, Ren. I feel like you know this. You got to be able to do something about it. Are you gonna make me a sandwich? Huh? No, I'm not gonna make you a sandwich. You gotta go do it. You gotta be strong and go do your own sandwich. I'm told I'm full of hot air. So you're always mad? Is that what I'm hearing? Because people leave you open? I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. Let me try to store... I put so many... Oh, actually, I have a full thing over here that I'm not using. We'll put the leaves in here. And then destroy the hub here, too. We'll put the hub here. I should say the hub supplies that I had in here. Yeah, fridge. Well, I don't know about. Wait, do fridge? Do they use coolant? You said coolant. I'm thinking like of a car. Do they use coolant? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I actually never looked into that. I don't know the workings of a fridge. All right, I think we'll start with this. What we have here. I just need to move. I'm gonna move this. It looks so crazy, this space tower coming down. But I think we're gonna place the base here. And some mechanical bits, yeah, I think so. Interesting. You're the second VTuber that said no to making me a sandwich. Because whoever else told you that is also looking for you to be a strong, independent person. I'm no tradesman though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know the inner workings of a fridge. But you know, it would make sense. It wouldn't be too far off. Compressors use refrigerant, which is a special fluid for cooling things. So I'm hearing yes. I'm hearing that you do in fact use coolant then. What is the materials to make the... Oh wait, actually I gotta make what's it called? Foundation? Right? Is that the thing? 5 concrete and metal sheets. Let's try this. Let's grab these things. So can I just place foundation like this? Is that what I'm looking to do? Oh. I think I do just place foundation. Oh, that's right. Maho also gave us some new emotes. So we do have Mr. Fridge, you just used one of the new emotes. We also have, well, actually, use both. You use the Nope one. Nope, and then what did I name the other one? Huh? I just named it Huh. Dude, those emotes were great. He did a really good job with the with both of them, but like specifically the Huh one. That one, I love that one. The look of that was very fun when I saw that. Very funny, I should say. Where did I spawn here before? I think it was over here, but I don't see any nodes around here, so this is like the perfect spot to place a what's it called? Our base stuff. Now, what's the difference between this and then foundation? Oh, it's just taller. I think I'm gonna make this level 4 foundation here. And yes, it's gonna use a little bit more supplies, but I'm gonna connect it to the top here anyway, so I need it to just be as tall as possible. And this is like the lowest point in the world here. That's my IRL friend told me that he wanted you to make me a sandwich. Well, that's a shame. Sounds like your IRL can't cook and is emasculated by Estey's alpha energy. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I placed one in the wrong spot. What was it doing? Foundations 4 meters. There we go. I think this is a pretty big platform here. We can work off of this. We're gonna place now the hub on top of this. Hub. What are you? 20? Oh, 20 uncooked iron for the hub. Easy enough. Estey's too busy dealing with all the nut. All the nut. Dealing with all the bullshit here with everything in 8 storage containers here. All right, we'll take that one. You're asking, like, you're saying that like you gotta cook a bunch, Ren. It's just putting some deli meats and cheese together. Like, it shouldn't be that crazy. Okay, let's place this. Where do I want to place this? The factories are going to be in the back anyways. So I think this direction is actually smart for me to place it in. And we'll go like this. I think that fits like perfectly. They're making one of those Scooby-Doo sandwiches. Yeah. All right, I like this. I like this for our starting base of operations here. I'm actually going to make a little bit more foundations because I don't want it to be hugging the edge completely. What sort of Disney song is this? Interesting. I didn't realize playing the lo-fi playlist would pull up whatever this is. Oh, here, hold on. There's quartz over here. Start mining raw quartz. Like the 20+ layer sandwiches? It must be, man. Gotta ask Ren afterwards, but it must be one of those. Gotta figure out what you guys like for sandwiches. What's your go-to when it comes to making sandwiches? Because at least for me, it's roast beef and white American cheese. Those are pretty good. And I'll switch up the cheese most of the time. It's not always white American, but that's recently what I've been having a lot of. See, with the 4-meter foundations, I don't have to worry about the rocks nearly as much. Okay, I like this. I like this start. We can go ahead and start moving everything from the personal chest up there to the personal... I'm going to make some personal chests down here for now. We'll go ahead and move everything here. Everything gets placed directly onto the floor here, which I like a lot. Like, it's not... It's like snapping. Ryan, you said... Okay, I'm back. Did you guys say... Oh, yeah. You're not making a Scooby-Doo sandwich? Okay, so then what'd you make? What sandwich did you make? James, you said turkey with Swiss or white cheddar, tomato, and avocado. Dude, avocado in a sandwich is also good. But I'll normally do that with like an egg sandwich. If I wake up in the morning and I have an egg sandwich, it'll be with avocado. I don't really do it in like a normal cold cut sandwich though. For you, Mr. Fridge, it's 12 grain bread, ham, pepperoni, salami, mustard, lettuce, mayo. Dude, that sounds loaded, and that sounds amazing. And there's cheese on that somewhere in there. I can eat avocado with almost anything. I love it. I would agree. It's pretty good. Although, I do find that if I have too much of it, I will sometimes get sick of it. So I don't think I can have it with everything, but like in moderation, I can definitely have a decent amount of it. All right, let's get to organizing. And then we'll take down those iron crates. We have a bunch of crates over there to start moving everything to. Okay, let's take these supplies over here. I'm actually just gonna start organizing by supplies here. I'm gonna need more crates. I'm gonna get ready to make like an extra row of crates here. Oh, we're missing iron plates. I need to grab more of those from in here. Spicy Gouda does sound good, actually. Where did I put my plates at? Or did I run out of plates? Oh my god, I ran out of plates. But yeah, Spicy Gouda does sound good. And then JMT said I never got sick of it. I used to eat it daily before the price hike. Dude, real. But like the price hike happened a while ago. So you're saying that you used to eat it a while ago. Or are you saying just like the most recent price hike? Why did I scan? I didn't mean to scan. Okay, let's place this here. And then what? We have leaves over here. We're gonna place iron plates up here. We'll place the rods there. The most recent ones. It used to be like 30 cents each, and now they're almost 90 cents. Wow. It's been a while for me. I don't know exactly how much they are in my store. But yeah, I want to say they're about the same, like almost $1 per. JMT is the reason boomers hate younger people. Boomers watched avocado, and JMT bought it all. I think JMT was affected by the whole avocado thing too. I don't think she's to blame. Because they used to be even cheaper than that too. I remember when they were like super cheap, and then everyone said, "Oh, we're gonna start putting avocado on toast," and you know that's when everything kind of fucked up. I remember it was about that time that they started surging. But that was, I mean, that was years ago. Before COVID, I know that. Easily before COVID. Everyone and their moms was having avocado on toast. I'm gonna make a full road here for just the iron, like raw iron and I shouldn't say raw because they're not raw, except this row. This row's raw. But I wasn't talking about that. We're gonna make a full road just for the iron ingots. And then I'm gonna do one for raw in the meantime. The raw ores, I should say. We'll just put all the raw ores in here. This is probably the worst part of it, doing all this organizing, and then we get creative and we can actually start using all the land again. But I have an idea for how I want to organize everything. Oh, reinforced plates. I gotta take these. What's another thing that I don't have much of that I can take? We can take this for now. Yeah, it's good, but exactly, like, we don't gotta go crazy with it. We don't gotta start charging an arm and leg because, I mean, I guess we do have to start charging that much if everyone and their mom wants it. You know, normal supply and demand is just... everyone wanted it. Where's my box? Okay, here it is. We're gonna place all of the other stuff in here. I think this is what I had in there. I get so overwhelmed with reorganization these games, I get bored of it. That's what I'm trying to avoid right now. I'm definitely not bored in the slightest, but I'm trying to avoid getting to that point. So I'm working on it now before it gets out of hand. 100%. Because right now it's very manageable. I know I put concrete. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't probably put concrete anywhere. There we go. This one can share the wood. You're stronger than me. Dude, I have a death crate over there too, because when I was grinding off stream, I did a little bit of the speed running a little too much with like the crouch boost thing, and I fell off the ledge. That was something that happened. So I have to go and see if I can grab my stuff back at some point. Okay, I'm leaving all the copper stuff here because I'm gonna come back. Oh, I guess I don't really have anything else to wait for, so we're just gonna grab everything and go. Who are you grinding against off stream? Pause. I'm not grinding against anyone. I was grinding materials off stream. There, is that better phrase for y'all? I'm gonna need another chest. Where? There you go. Mats. There we go. Man is throwing ass off stream, and if I did, it wouldn't be for you. It'd be for whoever gets to see my beautiful ass. And in this case, it's nobody. I get to be alone for now. And I'm perfectly happy with that. It is for his mirror. Actually, you're so right. And his I don't know about my ceiling fan. I don't throw ass for my ceiling fan. My mirror gets it though. Alright, we're putting the copper in here. Straight copper is going in here. Michael Jackson mirror mentioned. Dude, has anyone here seen the new Michael movie? I really want to go see it actually. It looks pretty good, and I hear good things about it. Yeah, I've been really wanting to see it. The people want me to throw my ass. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Fridge? I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but I am not starting an OnlyFans anytime soon. Can I shift click all? Never mind. I'm already shift clicking. I was trying to see if I can just get all the copper over there, but it seems like I can't. What about your only fridge? Ask Mr. Fridge about the only fridge. Just commission a chibi throwing it back. You real. You're actually so real. I gotta get like an emote of a chibi version of me throwing it back. You're so real for that. Also, because I started late today, I don't know what time exactly I'm going to be going back to bed. We'll say for now that we'll try to go till like 2 o'clock. So an extra 2 more hours. But maybe I'll go longer. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't really plan for it. But normally I don't really plan either about when I go to bed. It's more just as I'm feeling it. Can I toss this here? I can. Okay. Where's Maho when you need him? Real. I don't know if he would do, because he does more of like the close up with the face emotes. I don't know how he would feel about doing an emote like that. I feel like you would need. How would you even like? I'm trying to think of how the framing of that emote would look like. Like how would that? Would it just be like an emote with my ass? Like how would you know it's me throwing it back then? I'm likely about to get my booty into bed. I am still EP. That is completely valid. Close up of the face, close up of the booty, same thing. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I need to put the opposite direction. There we go. Okay, copper there. Let's take all this copper. We'll put it in this one. We have a lot of uncooked, or I guess copper ingots here. Okay, 2 more. This is cable and wires. We can take this one apart. There we go. That should clear all the personal chests. And then we have the big lumps of the iron deposits here. Also, I need to clean my desk, but like sleep. I mean, you can always clean your desk tomorrow. It doesn't need to be now. Right? I mean, at least you got time to do it later. Are you back home now, by the way? I thought you were still, what was it, Salvador? I thought you were still there. Or maybe you are still there and you actually just need to clean your desk there. I like to do it before bed, but I'm not feeling it. Then give yourself an excuse and don't do it. Oh, you've been back since Friday. Nice. So yeah, definitely some time to relax then. Hopefully, at least. We need you on stream though. Stay with us. It's all right. It's perfectly all right. If she needs to go to sleep, go to sleep. I cannot say much considering that I was oversleeping just now. That is true. I do see here quite a bit. So I do know that you're always lurking as well. I don't keep like my my active viewer stuff on, so like I never know if like who is watching, because I feel like that's a trap that a lot of streamers fall into. They'll keep their viewers number live while they're streaming, and I think that's really ridiculous. It just, you set yourself up to just be thinking about that the entire time. I literally just play the game and I don't care. Whatever happens, happens, you know. I'm trying to find where I put. There's my panels. Okay. I think I need to place another copper thing here. And we have limestone concrete. Was it here? Yes, it's over here. I used to have the number live when I first started streaming, and then after like 6 months, I stopped caring. See, but there's a difference too, because I was reading a post on Twitter where someone said that they don't care about it, but they still keep it on. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like if it's there, you think about it at some point, because you're going to look at it. I just have it off completely. Like, I don't know how many people are watching right now, and I really do not care. If it's one person, if it's, 10 people, I really don't care. Now, if it's 100, then I'm worrying. Because what the fuck did I do to get 100 people to watch me? But, otherwise, I just don't think about it. It's more fun that way. Let's get to chill and vibe. And I feel like maybe the people who have it on are like trying to do it as a career. Like, I'm just doing this mainly because I like streaming, not because I actually want to make this a full-time job or anything. If I get paid out of it, that's a plus. But it's not like I'm attempting to change my life with this. Clear distinction there, because some people will try to say that they want to do this as their job. I think it's too risky to do it as your job. I mean, unless you get super famous to the point of where like you're getting a bunch of brand deals and you're able to easily make your income. Like, even then, it's like your career maybe lives for like 5-10 years tops, and then that's it, because people get bored of watching the same person. Like, that's just how social media works. It is too risky to just go in and build your whole person out of this. You kind of have to like grow out of streaming once you're big in streaming. You have to like develop your own business or something. You thought about it back in 2018, but then I had to get a big girl job, and that's fine. I mean, I think when I was about that age, I used to have aspirations to be like a streamer in that sense, where I know when I was doing IRL facecam streaming, I really wanted to be a bigger streamer. Like, I had such a big focus where like I needed to get these sponsorships or whatnot. But I mean, kind of similar to you, I had to like learn to pay bills, and life happens. You kind of learn a lot as you progress through life, and one of the things you learn is you need something stable that's gonna let you live and do whatever you want to do stably. And doing like a streamer job is not that. It is not that. You're literally my comfort streamer. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that compliment. Also, as a woman, don't want to deal with the problems of fame. I mean, yes, there's definitely that, but I kind of feel like that happens to anyone. Like if you even say the wrong thing, Twitter comes after you. And imagine if you built your whole career off of something, and then something like Twitter, with a bunch of cancel culture people come to you and they fuck up your day, And by day I mean like your entire career. And this is different from like I'm saying, like, for example, a K-pop stan gets mad at you for saying the wrong thing about their artist. I'm not saying like those people who are like actively being racist or whatnot, they deserve to get fucked over, but there's so many people who are just interested in fucking up other people's days, especially on Twitter. So like that's always another thing you keep in mind. It's like, do I really want to get something like a streamer job and have it so easily ruined by the public? Just be my main job, be that my main focus in life. Like I don't know. I don't want that. I'll stream for fun on the side and have my main job for real, Mr. Fridge, I missed your comment, but you said you used to stream in the COVID area, and then I dropped the song, got way too popular, and disappeared to the hillside. People get really weird about my voice. Really? Like legit? I can't even tell if you're just messing with me. If you did, that's kind of dope, though. All right, I think we have everything organized. After I place this in here, we can focus on building the rest of it out now. We have finally all the containers taken out. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. Let's just do a little bit of planning here. I'm gonna go over. Let me actually get enough materials to build a watchtower here. That's why I don't want to stream. I either got really sad because of this convo or I'm really tired. I mean, okay, so here's my thing. If you want to stream, definitely do it. Just don't make it something that you're putting all your eggs in one basket sort of thing, Like, I don't want you to start streaming and expect to be the biggest person out there because everyone's trying to do that. I think it's very safe to say, continue your school, continue your work, do what you want to do. With streaming on the side. That's probably the best way to do it. And then with whatever you learn with streaming, I mean, if you want to expand with it as you start growing, I mean, that's perfectly fine. But I wouldn't make it like a focus, That's just my advice. All right, lookout tower. Let's place the lookout tower here. I kind of want to see the land that we got. Mr. Fridge, you said I have a really deep voice. My songs about choking got out of hand. I bet in this day and age, I bet. Am I? Okay, hold on. We have a node over there. I'm trying to see how I want to place this out. I think what I might do, just thinking here. I think what I might do is we're going to have the nodes facing into the middle here and then have them feed on conveyor over to this section over here. And we're going to try to organize this as much as possible. What happened to all the foliage? Leaves and wood and leaves and wood. All that good stuff. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to manage this spaghetti that I'm about to have here. Oh shit, almost fell off. Ryan, what's up? Is he defrosting? Dude, could you imagine Mr. Fridge is actually Mariah Carey, and whenever he says that he was singing, it was actually just defrosting during the winter. Mr. Fridge is confirmed Mariah Carey. Okay, what supplies am I going to need? We're going to need this reinforced bullshit over here, which I'm going to take here in a moment. I just want to grab more of these plates. Where did I put my reinforced ones? There we go. Let's take all of these because we're going to need to make a lot of them. No, I meant you defrosting the forest. Oh, deforesting. I'm reading that wrong. I think Ren fell asleep. If you are falling asleep, go to bed. Be comfortable and go to bed. Okay, let's focus on this here. I think what I'm gonna do. Miner. Oh, did I not? Oh, I do have my portable miner. Miner. Let's see here. What am I missing? Oh, concrete. I didn't grab any concrete. Where's my concrete? There it is. We'll grab 200 of that for now. Dude, I forgot who said it last stream, but like, how do my pockets fit any of this? My pockets are insanely large. And not with money. That I certainly don't have much of. All right, let's do that. I'm just going to place the miners here first because I kind of want to see how I'm positioning these. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I think I should actually avoid what I was about to do here. I was going to try to merge these two miners together, but I think I might actually not do that. What's up, Ren? What's good? I'm gonna go ahead and just place the miners though so I can see them from a distance. We also have this node back here, which I was not using before. So I'm gonna actually make another portable miner. And we're gonna use that node now too. Because this is another iron normal mode, I believe. I hate how it floats like that. I guess we have to work with that. I have the copper one back here. On Sunday, I'm going to go to the mall with friends. I'm going to meet someone I met online. You have your mom there so you won't get kidnapped. Nice. As long as you're doing it safely. Yeah, for sure. I think that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you're doing that. Did you meet him online through, wait, what is this? Open the crate? Was this my... Why did I have a crate there? You go to bed with a cat, enjoy the factory building, and chat. Take care of yourselves. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, JMT. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us. I'm always... Well, I'm looking at this now, and I'm kind of confused about how I want to organize this. Because I can definitely have all the nodes coming out into a middle section here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Instead of having... Oh, this is so much. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have the nodes positioned out so I know where they are. But I'm going to work on them in groups, I think. We're gonna have small groups of things. Because I don't know how I want to organize them. I need to make another... Oh, I don't have one of these yet. I need to get me the equipment workshop. And then last time we had them placed over here. Can I go ahead and do that again? Yes, I can. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Up and close with this. Okay, another portable miner. But I think the best way of doing this would be in small groups. We'll actually have the limestone one facing out here, even though it's facing the wrong direction for the output. It'll give us more space to work with over here. God damn, Ren, what the fuck? What kind of paragraph did you put? You said you met on Roblox and had a very long chat about our opinions on a game, and I forgot which game it was. But anyway, she seems like a very good person, so I doubt she'll try to take me away. But just in case, fun fact, because the way I used to text, I still do just a Z now instead of S. She actually thought I was around her age or older. She's like 17, I think. Damn, bro. Does she know how old you are? I think I'm going to start with the iron over here. And we're actually going to position this. I'm going to position this the other way here. Miner again. She does? Okay. That's good. We're going to make this whole corner here for iron. That would be awkward if she just meets you and then it's like, hey, oh, you're a lot younger than what I expected. So I hope you kind of disclosed that to her, but that's between you and her. That's not my problem. Okay, so let's take a quick second here. I want to look at materials as a whole. What materials do we need? I'm gonna make a note of them. And then how we want to organize them is gonna be the next question. Okay, let me see here. We're gonna open up paint because we have iron. We'll just go like this. Iron. Oh, that's too tiny. Oh wow. Okay, now it's pretty large, but we'll do this. Iron. Let's do copper and then limestone. These are the three things that we have to organize. Hello, selection. So where do we put the oh, come on. Oh, it's because I'm doing that. I hate paint. Why did I decide to go in paint? I could just go on Photoshop and this would be a lot easier, but it's fine. Okay. So how many outputs do we have in iron? She's like, I thought you were older because of the way you type. Really? Iron plates. Here, hold on. Let's make this a little smaller. Iron plates that need to be turned into. We want to get reinforced iron plates. Reinforced iron plates. So I'm gonna make that the next category. I'm actually gonna make this text a little bit smaller again. Yeah, I think that's good there. Multiple people have thought this. I mean, hey, I don't know how else you type other than the way when you type in Discord. But I mean, I would personally think that you're the age that you currently are with the way you type. Can I type normal here? Why is it like jumping? 36. Okay, it is 36. I don't know why it was bugging there. Reinforced iron plates. What else we have with iron? We have the screws. We have the copper. Well, I guess it's not really. We have to go iron rods first. Iron rods, if I can type. Yo, Gwydion Wolf, how's it going? It's been a while since I've last seen you. You're not a real digital artist unless you have spent 5 hours fixing accidental deselection of something in MS Paint. Some Adobe dev somewhere. Yeah, dude. How are you doing, by the way? Can I spell reinforced iron plates? Thank you. I could not spell for the life of me. Iron rods, screws. What else do we need to make? What else do we need to make here? I've got those 4 things with iron. I don't know what else I'm missing. At least for iron. I got home from the ER with good news, so better than it might have been. That's really good. A trip to the ER is always scary, so I'm glad that you got home with at least good news. Hopefully you're doing all right. What's up, Ren? What's up? You know what, Ren? I think every time that you say my name without actually having something to say other than my name, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see the message, because you've been told plenty of times that you can just tell me whatever it is, and I feel like I'm saying "What's up, Ren?" like every 5 minutes. Just go ahead and tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'll read the message. It's all right. I don't think we have anything else there with iron though. So let's go copper wire, copper cable. You're hungry, brother. Brother, I've told you to go make a sandwich. Concrete. I don't think I'm missing anything here. For what's it called? For the materials. I think this is like the main stuff that we need, right? I guess the copper has the copper ingots and iron has the iron ingots. You can type my name. I just won't read it out. Can I not edit? Oh, I can't edit. Man, I hate paint. Why did I choose to do this in paint? Iron ingots. Iron ingots. Copper ingot. I think that's it then. Gotta go lurk mode for bed. No worries. It's all good. You might not go to work tomorrow, and Twitch needs to stop buffering on me while I lurk. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that Twitch is buffering on you. But thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Jenny, how are you doing? How's it going, Jenny? I'm looking here to see if there's any other materials that I'm missing out of. I think, though, I've got everything that I can currently make. Let me take a look in here. I wonder if it's that I have the bitrate too high, because I did recently increase it a little bit to get more quality. But if it's buffering for you guys, then I might have to decrease it. Oh no, you know what? I am just having a little bit of drop frames. That might be it. It seems like there was a decent amount of drop frames a while ago. It's not happening anymore. Let me know if it starts to buffer again on you guys. I'll take a look to see if it's more if it's dropping frames again. Why did I do this in paint? You wanted a challenge? Yeah, I did want a challenge. No, normal. I thought with paint I could just go through and I could click on the text again and re-edit them. But even when I have the text selected, it doesn't let me re-edit text that was already made. You know, I just needed something quick. But I guess I could have done that in Notepad. I could have done all this in Notepad. Ren, go make yourself a sandwich. Okay. So with that being said, I'm on fiber. It's Twitch, not you. Yeah, but I have drop frames on my network. My rendering and encoding lag is 0. I don't have any rendering or encoding lag, but my drop frames right now are 4.8. But yeah, like I said, it's not continuing to drop frames. It was just that little blip. And it's like network drop frames. It's none of the rendering ones. All right, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan. Let's just get platforms going. Foundation, 4 meter. We're gonna do 4 meter here again because 4 meter, like I said, hides these rocks pretty well. We'll do it like this, and we might have to move the mining post here. Or maybe I'll place them in a way where they just go around. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, I placed it in the wrong spot. That's annoying. Oh, wait. I should build it off of this. No, hold on. Because I'm going to be really annoyed if this doesn't connect in the future. I want to go ahead and build it off of this thing. We're going to build the platform out over here. Ren, I'm reading your messages. Your chat's not... It's not delayed. It's all good. It's a good thing that I grinded out a bunch of materials, because we're going to extend this a bunch. Although, how do I go up with these platforms? Like, how do I go up the cliff, you know? I guess like that, actually. Exactly like I just did. Probably would be the best move. Oh, you sent that a couple minutes ago? Then I don't know why it's so delayed then. It's alright though. I mean, that's why I say just don't look for my attention. Just say whatever the message is, and then whenever it comes in, it doesn't matter if it's delayed or not. Because it'll just be the message that you want to ask. And I'll still read it regardless. Guys, this is what the sound of expansion sounds like. Pure expansion. Then I'll be late? Okay, and? What's the issue with being late? At least in this context. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's that big of a deal to me. Wait till you understand zooping. What is zooping? See, Bren, that's where you're wrong. There can never be too much expansion. Yo, Sonata, how you doing? Thank you for the fish. Press R. Oh! I could have used that the entire time. You know, see, I'm okay if you want to tell me these things. You don't have to gatekeep that knowledge. Holy shit, that would have been so nice to know earlier. That's so funny. Factory must grow, literally. Factory must grow. Okay, I like this so far. I like this. I think what I might do, let's experiment how we're gonna get up to the top here once I finish zooping. This is too much fun here. And I've got plenty of materials, so I'm not worried at all. Okay, so do we have a build mode for... what was it? It was R to switch? Hold on. Platform. Wait, what do we call these again? Why am I having a brain fart? It's not the platforms. What were these called? I'm having the biggest brain fart right now. Foundation. That's what I was using. Foundation. What was the different mode for the foundation tier? Vertical. Oh, vertical. Okay. So there is that way of doing it. Let's do vertical now. Hello? Oh, zoop. There we go. Let's do this. I know you're going to say sleep, but on your stream it's very hard decision. Sleep. It's not a hard decision. I'll make it for you. You can go to sleep. Not a hard decision at all. You can also hold R and use the wheel. I am using the wheel. Wait, what do you mean? I mean, I can do that. I can go out pretty far. But the wheel just kind of turns it, like rotates it. Which doesn't, I guess in this case, doesn't really matter. Let's do these 2-meter platforms here, and we'll zoop this all the way to as well. Like that. We can build a 10 at a time, which is nice. Now, do I go in depth here and I just do like 1-meter platforms? I don't think it matters that much. I still have to like jump over it. Unless it does matter for the conveyor. You know what? It might matter for the conveyor. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make these 1-meter platforms. Because I don't know if I can slope down a conveyor down the... Did you align your foundations east to west? I don't know. I kind of just aligned it with this. I didn't really align in a specific cardinal direction. Although... it's slightly off. What does it matter? Does it matter if they're exactly east to west? If they do, you gotta tell me like right now before I continue. Good night, Ren. Thank you for joining us. I don't want to continue this platform until you tell me now. I mean, if they're not aligned, that's going to be terrible because that means I have to go through and I have to redo the hub area. But I don't think it should matter. Why would aligning it east to west matter? Delete these two. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna try to collect this thing. I need to gain enough speed though to do it. Okay. Okay, I messed it up. Let me try from up here, maybe. I gotta be careful I'm not going too fast. Okay. A little bit farther out. Okay, let's try. I'm still too far out. Maybe I just build a lookout tower. Make it easier instead. Lookout tower. Bruh. I slid off. There we go. Thank you. I'm gonna continue with the platforms here. I don't think it really matters if they're facing necessarily east or west. Although I need to get this to because I'm not able to do the 1 meter thing here. I need to actually go back farther. Can I zoop? I don't think I can. I have to go back like this and delete them one by one. But I can go ahead and do this here on this end. I only need to do this layer. Because now what we'll do is we'll do foundations up here. Foundation level 1. Zoop that. And now we can go here. Depends if you're doing something related to the sun. I don't think I'm doing anything related to the sun. But Mr. Fridge's warning got me concerned now. Because why would he mention facing the platforms necessarily east or west directionally? Okay, I like this. We have to go grab some more concrete now, so I'm about to go do that. I'm fascinated by this guy. Anyway, more concrete. There we go. Looking pretty good, though. So far, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and let's raise the foundation one more time. We'll actually do it. Yeah, I gotta do it over here like this. And these rocks can be poking out here a bit. That's all right. I'm not too concerned about that. All right. So now that we have that layer there. Oh, there's ramps. Oh my God, there's ramps. I just saw that ramp. So I don't actually need to make it as intricate as I'm making it here. Because there's the 2 meter ramps and there's the 4 meter ramps. And that means the conveyor should be able to go down the 4 meter ramps. Which means all of this here is kind of useless. But it's fine. It's not. It's fine. You know what? We'll keep it like this for now here. And when I go up here, then we'll change it. We'll just go off this foundation part here that I've got going on. I actually need to go back another. Hold on. Well, actually, I don't know if that's possible because it'll just cut into the, yeah, it'll cut into the ground. Yeah, that's not possible. Gotta do like this. I think I'm gonna have to cut like this here too. Right? Because then I'll go over here. Yeah, it's gonna have to go like this. Which means I might as well continue like this here too. Ended up doing what I was not gonna do anyways, but it's fine. And then we'll do 4-meter foundation. No, we can still start with 2. We'll scale it up. Come on, attach right here, please. Thank you. Okay, then go all the way down. We'll probably end up putting ramps here at some point because it's cutting into the ground, so we'll just put ramps. But so far, so good. And then now we can increase it to the 4-meter foundations. And actually, it doesn't really matter that they're 4-meter foundations because when they're up here, we'll just be wasting material if I do 4 meters. It's gonna all look the same here anyways. As long as the rocks aren't sticking out. But now I can adjust the orientation of the miners so that they go up onto this foundation. It just looks a little wonky here on this side. But I can place another 4-meter foundation down there. I'm trying to think how I want to structure these now. Because the next question is, do I want to... I can go around the miners themselves. You know what? Yeah, that's probably what I should do. I should zoom around with the 1 meters. And we'll worry about the orientation of the miners here in a bit. If I go like this and... do miner. I just need to have it facing... Is this probably matter to east and west? Let me see. Because then they won't exactly sit... Yeah, okay. I see now. I see why the east and west mattered. It's not too big of a deal. We still might be able to make it work. But this is going to be slightly off. Fuck. I see why east and west mattered. Because these only lock on east and west. But it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't that big of a deal. What that means is what we're going to have to do We're not gonna be able to be as efficient with our spacing as I had liked to be. We'll position it like this. And then we'll just go around it. Okay, foundation. Let's get zooping. I like that word, zoop. Whoever decided that knows what they're doing. Does it cut into the miner? Like, is that something that it will do? Oh, well. That's pretty nifty. I have it so that... Oh, let's cancel that. I have it so that with the miner, it... I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. Like, it's not too far off. It just looks a little wonky. But, like, I can just have the conveyor come up on this platform. Oh, I went one too far. Actually, we're gonna need to go out this direction anyway, so we didn't really go out too far. I'm gonna switch to 2-meter foundations. Or should I? Let me see how if I keep going with 1 meters, how it looks like. Actually, I think it's fine. We don't need to increase it. What am I missing? Concrete? I'm missing concrete. More concrete. We got plenty more where that came from. Although I'm curious if I'm going to actually have enough for this whole project that I'm trying to do. Maybe I'm going to have to wait to platform things. The most important part is that we get the what's it called? Iron section done. Because we rely the most on iron. So I need to get that done. Okay, and yeah, now it's starting to cut into the grass a little too much. We're gonna have to switch these for 2 meters. Because otherwise it's a waste to do the platforming. We'll cut into 2 meters about back here, I think. Or maybe we'll do it over here too. Because then if these rocks are sticking out, it's going to make the conveyor sit weirdly. And I don't want to have that happen. Let's take these back over here, and we'll go ahead with this side being the 2-meter escalation point. We'll make this one sit 1 meter. Here, let's delete this miner. Try to get it as close as possible to facing the correct direction here, like that. Again, it will be always slightly off, but that's not too big of a deal. You can just go like this and place around it. Okay, and we'll scale up here. We'll do one more layer here like that, and then we'll scale here. Nice. Looks a little weird when it's over here, connected to like this miner. But we can raise the conveyor up to this section here. I'm going to like place it like this. So we'll just ramp up the conveyor belt onto this whenever we need to pull from it. I'm just gonna go all the way here. Zooping is insane. If I didn't know about zooping and I did all this, we'd be here for a while. I'm out of concrete again. Wait, no, I'm out of the metal sheets now. Which is good, because I also have plenty of those. Or actually, maybe I turned a lot of them into... what's it called? The reinforced ones. Maybe I do need a little bit more. Oh, yeah. I did turn a lot of them into the reinforced. So we're going to have to start automating it again very soon here. But it's fine, because the majority of what I am going around here is the iron stuff, so it should be all right. Nowadays, Twitch seems really active. Like in general, like on the platform. I mean, it's always on an uphill trend. I think there's always a lot of streamers compared to viewers. Like everyone's trying to stream, so yeah, it's of course gonna be super active. Oh, and I can do the thing again where I'm going back to the 1 meter. I'm kind of wasting a lot of materials by doing it 2 meters. So we'll switch back to 1s. Oh, I went too far out. It's fine. We'll go back and delete it. Okay, let's go. Let's start with the automation for the iron. Well, actually, I do have to connect the back part here because this is all iron here too. You see, a lot of my friends are really active nowadays. I just have to keep jumping back and forth on their streams because I want to support all of them. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, that's you do as much as you can, right? You're only one person. I think it'd be kind of ridiculous if anyone blamed you for trying to do that and not getting to them. Like, it's perfectly fine. How far does this platform extend out? There we go. Okay, so let's go. This is gonna be a little tricky here. Oh. Because I gotta extend it like this. And I gotta map it around this farm here. I think I can go with the 1 meters here like this. And we'll go around it. Like that. I'm being very cautious about the space around this because I want to use... Is it 4s that would look good? Yeah, it looks like 4s are going to look the best here. Let's reorient this. Minor. Foundation, and then we'll do... It's gonna cut in a bit, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. You can actually delete this one. Four-meter foundation. Damn, concrete. Concrete, and then it's going to be an issue with the platforms again. I need to actually, instead of focusing on that, I just need to get this going. Oh, but I need more concrete regardless. I'm not worried. Well, actually, I should save the rest for the actual automation of these two things. Damn, I should have gotten more of those other platforms. Or those reinforced plates. You're actually now here versus on mobile. Either way is fine. If you want to lurk, that's perfectly cool, Sonata. Okay, next up, I'm out of the normal plates, so I do actually have to start automating some things. Let's go, and I want to start with the iron again. And what do we have here? Iron plates. Okay, so everything's got to start with normal iron. Let's start with that. I'm going to take this farm that I have over here. And we're going to make this something that doesn't usually need a lot of output. Let's go put storage container. Because now that we have these, the good thing is that it'll lock on to the ground here. So yeah, it's gonna lean off a bit, which is fine. We have storage container there. Let's do a storage container here. I want to optimize these a bunch. Conveyor. That's the next thing. Conveyor. And actually I can use 3 for this. I don't want to switch to conveyor belt Mark II for these because it's only pumping into the storage container, and I have a good feeling that these are going to bottleneck at some point here. There's a build mode curve. I mean, if they just automatically curve, I don't know what the point is for that, but it's fine. Okay, so we have those. It'll start to mine that. I also need the biofuel. Let me get the biofuel. Biomass burner. That's what it was. I need wire. Because then I can start having them mine stuff. Or should I? Ooh, maybe I should make a specific section here on the plot for power. And specifically power. And then we carry it by the poles. Because then I don't have to keep moving around. And the noise is contained to one area. I kind of like that idea. We'll grab these. We'll grab some copper wire. Where'd I put my copper wire? There we go. Only one 500 stack should be all right. The goal here is to try to remove a lot of the spaghetti mess that I had before and kind of organize things. So I think I do like the idea of having the power stuff all in one area. The question is where I want to have them, though. Because I could put them, like... I could put them over here. Let's see. Biomass burner. Do you fit into one? Okay, let's try this for now. It's kind of leaning off the edge, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, except this. I don't like how you're not aligned. Okay, so we'll do this. And then we'll take power pole. Each one of these is going to have one power pole. Oh, actually, it doesn't really... Okay, let's put one here. Yeah, we'll give one power pole to each of these. And then let's connect these up. I wonder how far these can actually reach. We're going to test it out with the cable. Let's just place one. You can place one here on the ground. Yeah, let's place one here on the ground. We'll place another one over here. And that'll be good for testing right now. Let's go grab some cable and see how that wires up, if it's even possible to be reached. Maybe we have to get one intersecting here in the middle. Cable should be... Was it here? Yes, it was. It was right about here. Let's grab this here. Let's go put... Do you reach all the way down there? That is the question. I don't think you do. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to definitely extend this then. Which is fine. Let's place you then like right here. And then we'll take you, we'll power you, and we'll power you. So the good thing is all the power is going to start in one area, and we can just fuel it all up at the same time. And that way, if we ever need to expand that power area, it's just easier to do it all in one spot. So anyway, what we got now... Both these impure nodes should focus on what? Screws? No, because we're probably going to need a lot more screws later on. They all got to be turned into iron ingots. Oh, okay. So actually, instead of doing this, let's delete this. I should not be storing the impure iron. I should do it how I had last time where I had the smelter. Let's do that. Let's do another one here. We'll kind of have this like that. And these I actually do want to have conveyor mark 2. How do I switch the conveyor mark 2? Okay, it's already switched. There we go. So that'll just move faster into the smelter. Although I feel like we're going to bottleneck here being at a smelter mark 1. Or is there just one sort of... Is there only one smelter? There is only one smelter. So maybe it doesn't bottleneck. We'll see. But conveyor mark 2s are there now. So they'll feed into the smelters. And then this is where we need to actually get a storage container. I don't think I'm going to have a storage container anymore for just pure iron. Because I feel like that backfires on us. Okay, why does it not switch? If I do conveyor, it doesn't switch to Mark 2 from there. Okay, so that lines up perfectly, which is perfect. That's exactly why we have these foundations, so that these things line up perfectly now. But anyway, that's going to do that. Let's go to power. Actually, I don't need to worry about powering these up just yet. We'll worry about that here in a bit. 2 power items there, 2 power items here. And then what do we want these to output to? Because I can have a conveyor work specifically on screws, and another one that works specifically on let me see my list again. Iron rod, screws. Oh yeah, plates. We need to get plates. And more specifically with plates too. Well, I think plates... Okay. Plates will go over there, because plates we're going to need to start doing reinforced, and we need as much output as we can get. These are impure nodes, so we will probably focus on the rods here. Rods and screws. I like that. I like that idea. Rods and screws over here. Although I don't think I'm going to combine these. I'm going to have them just separated. Let's do a constructor. I have no idea yet. I haven't planned this out. I haven't gotten this far. I don't know. I don't know. Because here's my thing, right? I could technically use both of these for just the plates and automating the plates. My main thing is I'm super keen on which one I want to turn into like the fastest iron node for plates. Or I guess I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to use it for plates or if I want to use it for something else. Because these two nodes over here are the faster ones. They're the normal ones. These are impure. So they're going to go slower. Or they're not going to have as much output. Not necessarily slower. They're just going to have not as much output. So which of these supplies so far does not need that much output? Like, obviously, we're not using specifically iron rods as much. So iron rods could definitely go here, which means screws would also go here. And then we'll just put the iron plates on the other side. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I'll go like this, line these two up, and then line this one up. Because what will happen is it'll go from conveyor mark 2. Why does it not just curve in a satisfying way? Is this where... Yes, this is where this comes in. Okay, so it'll go like that, and then it'll output down. And then this would go from... What is it here? Smelts into iron. We have the iron ingots. Iron ingots turn to rods. And then the rods will go into screws. So we get 40 screws per minute. I think that's fine for now. And then we'll line these up to have storage containers there for screws. On this end, it'll wrap around this way. But we have screws there, and then what? Do I want to make rods? I mean, we don't really need... I could have a buffer. That's what I can do. I can have it make rods. Actually, what do I want to do? We have this one making screws. Do I just want to make a second screw one? And just say fuck it? Because, like, we barely ever need rods as it is either, and we have plenty of those. I think I might make a second screw one. And just plan for the future. And if that's the case, what I'll do is... I won't even merge it until the very end. We'll just put another set of 2 constructors over it. Yeah, I like that idea. Because then we can set up a buffer here for rods in case we actually ever do need the rods. Is it aligned? Perfect, it is. I like that. I like where my head's at with this as of right now. Maybe I'll regret what I'm doing here in the future, but... I can go ahead now and I can do a second storage container. Storage container. Right, because it'll go from... Well, actually, I need to do the second storage container here. So if it ever does back up, we just have iron rods. Because they'll come out here, iron ingots, yes. Okay. Yep. Constructor. Does it not fit perfectly there? Might not. Yeah, it's going to shift a little. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Unless you, of course, just don't connect. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, I figured out the button to do it. But why is it not Conveyor Mark 2? Quick switch. How do I switch the mode again? R. Default. There we go. And now if I go back to straight, there we go. So this one will turn it into the rods. Store it in here. And then it'll go to screws again here. And we have both outputting here with screws. And I can just merge them. I can merge them over here into one thing. Yeah, I like that. Merger. I should only really have these mergers on the final output for the item. Whatever. Hello? How the fuck? Oh, okay. I was about to say, how do you get put into the ground? 3. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's too steep, isn't it? I wonder if it's because I have it in that straight mode. Mark II, and then what was it again? Quick switch? No, that's quick switch. Build mode R. Yeah, there we go. I can default it. This is cursed? Why is it cursed? Oh, I should make this straight here. Conveyor again. Conveyor Mark II. Oh, so many buttons. Quick switch to... Well, okay. Let's put it straight again. Yeah, I like that. So now it goes into there. It'll output into storage containers for just screws. Oh, I could use a splitter over here. I could use a splitter so that... Well, I don't think I really care that I even have a splitter because I don't want... If it backs up, it's fine. If it backs up, it's fine. It just means we're going to have more rods to pull from if I ever need some. Let's grab some storage containers. Let's do that. Storage container. Like that. And we'll do another one here. We'll just have 2 for backup. Oh, I'm out of plates. Conveyor. Mark II. How is it that this is going to be... Okay, I was about to say. Why are the corners like that? Like what? Why are the corners like what? Just belt? I don't know what you mean. I'm so sorry. I have no clue what you mean. Let's connect all this up. Let's try this out. So if I do 2, we'll connect this power here. There. I'm running an extra power thing. The factory being on separate levels, the miners being off from the grid. Yes. The miners are off from the grid. I just didn't realize that they could only face a certain direction, like cardinal direction. So I'm kind of stuck with them being like that, unfortunately. The miners are off, which is unfortunate. But the factory being on separate levels, I mean, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna power this with that one over there. You can free rotate them? Wait, really? It was locking for me and it wouldn't let me free rotate them. I mean, if that's the case, I can place them back. But then this is all shifted. I'll worry about that for these other ones. This one will be the cursed one then, if that's the case. Let's test this out though. Let's see how this works. If I can free rotate them, I'll mess with the other ones and rotate them properly. Why was it that you were telling me about making them east and west then? Where is my biofuel? There we go. Okay, let's try this out. This connects with this one already, right? No, it doesn't. Hello. There we go. Okay, biofuel. Let's see how this works. Everything should be working now over there. A stair step factory. I mean, hey, it's it makes it so I don't have to look at the ground. you know? Okay, so this is all being pumped into there. The smelter needs like an upgrade. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn these into what's it called? Iron thing. There we go. Wow, it's going a lot faster now. Holy shit. Rods, iron ingots. Ingots into rods, right? Why is this stopped here? Ingots into rods. Right, yeah. Wait, hold on. Why is this stopped here? No power. Oh, did I not power it? No, I did. Wait, no, I didn't. There we go. I powered... Wait, did I power this one? No, I didn't. That might be an issue. I have too many power sources. That's already powered. We'll have to connect this one to this then. Oh, damn. Too much power. Fuck. Do I... Damn, I'm gonna have to use two different things on that. Two different power generators. Can I not disconnect this one specifically? I mean, if that's the case, I'll just have to reset this one. So you're connected to that, then you also connect to this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to connect a separate power thing. How's it going, Cat? Good morning. I've been playing for 2 hours. Thank you, game. Thank you for telling me. Okay, let's go ahead and just connect this then. I'm gonna place this one in the middle because I have a good feeling that we're gonna... Actually, you know what? No. Hold on, because I have this set up a very specific way. Oh, fuck. I need to get more plates. Let me turn some of this iron. We're gonna have to do some manual crafting again because I need more plates. Where's my iron ingots? There it is. Let me just get some more plates going real quick. But I'm gonna make a separate smelter. Doing fine, a bit tired though. You're telling me, man. I missed an hour and a half late into the stream because I was asleep. But we're here now. We're here now. That's what matters. Did you sleep well at least? Okay, I think we got plenty of plates here. So what I wanted to do was make another one of these fuel things. Biomass burners. We're just gonna place another one here. And they can overlap because we don't use the output of it. Why is this one going to be out of place though? Okay, it's not. It's just tweaking. Yeah, I just fell asleep and woke up. No dreams or nightmares. I mean, I guess that's good. No dream. I mean, dreams are nice, but the no nightmares part is definitely even nicer. What the fuck? Oh, it's a doggo. I'm like, what the hell is that? Can I connect this biomass burner to... I don't think it actually... Would I connect it to this too? No, I can't connect two power lines like that. Or maybe it's just because that one's full. Let's do this. And then I'm actually going to... I kind of want to reset all the power so I can reconfigure it now with this in mind. With having two poles. So I'm just going to reset all these power poles. I know these ones shouldn't matter here, but I kind of want to just see everything being rewired again, so I have a clear mind of what's going on. Okay, well, everything's been rewired. Meow. Meow JMT. Or not JMT, whoops, Jenny. It's all the purple names, damn it. So many purple names. Wait, did I... That's connected. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you're connected to that. But what are you powering already? How are you connected to two things at once? All right. Oh, because you're connected to the machine. That's why. It shouldn't already be burning the power, though, because you're just connected to this. But okay. So you go connected to that. You go connect to this. And then I can have this other one connect over here. And it'll power these objects only. Oh, whoops. Nope, reset. Wrong item. You missed whatever I said. I was just saying how there's so many purple names. And, I thought you were JMT when you said the meow part. Or the meow thing. I just misread it. So many things to wire up. What the fuck was that? No, not up there. Power to you. I'm gonna go eat something. Nice. Yes, definitely go do that. See, I like when people are decisive like that and don't ask me to make them a sandwich or eat something. Okay. Power. Hello. Power from you to... There's so many wires, man. To you. Is there anything here that's not powered? I feel like there is. Something's not going to be powered here. I think everything's all right, though. Okay, let's grab these leaves. Let's put this one into here. So now everything should be powered up there. Let's go take a look at it. I wish there was a little bit of a simpler way to power everything, because this just looks like a mess over here. But as long as everything's working, I guess that's what matters the most. Why are you not working? You're connected to that power, which is connected over here. Why are you stalled? Like, why are you... Oh, because your fuse is off. There we go. Okay, so if I go back up here, everything should be functioning. Iron's going up into there. Turns into iron ingots. Iron's going up into here. Turns into iron ingots. Both have iron ingots coming out. We have the rods going into here. We have the rods going in there. Oh, I didn't connect this one. Whoops. Conveyor mark 2. So now we should have rods going into here, which turn it into the screws, and the screws all pop out into here, into this thing. Nice. Perfect. Wow, okay. That's one done. That is one done. What's your opinion on being called Q? I mean, you can call me Q. That's fine. I don't really care. You can call me Q. I won't call myself Q, but you can call me whatever. I don't care. Okay, so now that that's done, and I'm happy with that, we can start working on the iron plates. The iron plates are going to be the most annoying ones. So I'm going to go ahead and I think what I'll do is I'm going to go make a little bit more iron plates over here so I can build the platforms out. And then we'll start working on that. Let's grab these and let's turn these into iron plates. This should be the last thing I have to manually craft here for a bit. Unless I, of course, run out of more plates. But I believe that this should be the last thing I have to manually craft. Because by the time we have the plate automation done again, and it's more efficient with the normal ones, we won't have to craft plates again, I don't think. Unless I of course, also reset the entire automation system again in the future. Which maybe I will. Maybe there's going to end up being a better way to make things more efficient. But what I need to make sure it happens here is I take the plate automation, the normal plate automation, and use... Oh, wait. I'm thinking about this now. If I want to automate... If I want to automate the reinforced plates, I need to get the reinforced plates, or I need to get the screws over to the plate area. You have to get ready for a little day's trip. All good, cat. Hopefully you have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. Dude, it's so nice. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I can sleep in. I'm just thinking about that now. Ugh. Ugh. I will have a nice stream. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. Okay, I think I have an idea for how I want to do the screws over to the metal plates. But we have to build the automation for the metal plates first. We've got to do that first. And I think the way I'll do it will be... Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Because I think what I could do is use a splitter here on this end. So I'll place a splitter like right in front of this. Have another container sticking out here so that more screws just pile in here, normal screws. And then I'll have a splitter go out this way, curve around the side here, kind of hit an off platform, and then connect all the way over there. But I'll come up with that plan once because then there's no such thing as like a teleporter, right? Like I definitely wouldn't have that unlocked, but just that way I don't have to run a whole conveyor all the way across. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a good way of doing that. What's it called again? It's not platform. Foundation. I need more concrete. Gotta get me my concrete. I gotta be careful too. I think we might have to do limestone next, just for the simple fact that I'm running out of concrete here too. I'm glad we got one thing automated though. All right, foundation, level 1. Okay, and we gotta fix these then, because if you said I can free rotate them, then I have to fix these. Okay, so here's my issue with them. If I go over here and I try to place one now, let's see. Miner. I can free rotate them like this. Oh, is it maybe because I have snap mode? Rotate hologram. See, this is the closest I'd be able to free rotate, which isn't exactly straight either. This won't be exactly straight. There's not like a... You see how I can't get in between these two? Like this? I mean, I would have to work with this, which is fine. It's good. It's not that big of a deal. But it's going to be out of place. But we can work with this here. But I think, honestly, if it's like this, I would rather have it... I would rather have it like this. And have the conveyor curve. Because that doesn't... I don't know. It just doesn't look as weird. Maybe I could have it facing, like, I guess horizontally. Like this. It's still going to be the same thing, though. Yeah, it's still going to be the same thing. But there's not a lot of land going out that way. So you know what? I'm gonna place it horizontally like this. Because I can just have it like go up and curve this way. I think that'll be better. Saves a little bit more space too. There we go. So it's a little bit of a bigger platform here. Actually, I can just do this. And it'll come up this direction and just feed over here. And we'll keep this one here how it is. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have it facing this direction instead. Let me see how this looks. Minor. Yeah, because then they'll output here to the middle. And because they're both making plates, I think that'll work out. We can have the plates going out into this direction. I like this, because this is all going to be elevated here from these foundations. So we'll elevate that there too. Okay, let's get started with this. So these are going to start out as iron ingots. Let's I don't even have to configure them. They already are set to iron, of course, because they're attached to the nodes. So they'll go out, and they need to immediately go to a smelter. So let's do smelter. Like this. Do another one over here. They'll go down. Okay, with the iron ingots, they can be turned into the plates immediately. But for those, we need the crafting, the combiner, or no, constructor. But I need to get these side by side here, unless I can. Well, actually, we don't really need to get them side by side. We can just do this. Constructor there. And constructor here. So these will get them to the plates. And then I gotta combine these two. Right? Do I want to do that? Because if I want to essentially get them to the assembler, I need the screws and I need those plates. How to efficiently do this? Let's set these up so that they don't have an issue later on. Iron plates. Iron plates. So 20 per minute. I still do need iron plates as it is now. So I could have one of these just output the plates normally, and we just have plates, only plates. This one on the back, though, can do the reinforced plates, and we'll have the screws coming in this direction. We'll have the assembler here. That's what I think I'll do. And it's going to be a long conveyor belt for those other screws, but I don't have a more efficient way of doing that right now. Assembler. How do I make these? Oh, I need rotors. Okay, I think I have rotors back at the base. But yeah, we would need to bring a long conveyor belt over. There's no way of avoiding that. Rotors, maybe it's in here. I know I had rotors somewhere. Maybe it's not on any of these. Maybe it's in this one. Where did I put the rotors? I know I didn't use them. I guess I don't have them, though. I do need to get me some more rotors. Okay. Let's make some rotors, then. This will be the first assembler that we built. I don't think we've built an assembler yet. I already see 6 power points there, so we're definitely going to have to use 2 generators. 7 when I add the assembler. Okay. Assembler. And this one's fucking big. Okay. So if I'm correct, that will line up here. We'll take another conveyor, have that line up here for the screws, and then it should output to the reinforced plates. Which then... Storage container. And I kind of want to double up on this because we're going to need a lot of these in the future. We'll do... We'll do like that. It'll kind of curve this direction. And this can be a conveyor belt Mark 1. I'm not really too worried about it being a conveyor belt Mark 2. This one was going to be a 2, though. I can always forget the button to toggle the mode. Okay. Let's do another storage. Use an elevator lift? Elevator lift. Do I have that? Oh, you're saying this? Why? I'm confused. Why do I want to use this, though? I mean, you're saying to stack up on them, but... If I do that, are you saying, like, just stack these? Is that... I mean, I don't know. Because if I stack them, I need to be accessing up from the top. So it still has that issue. Click it once the mouse wheel. What, the elevator lift? Or are you saying, maybe the chat is delayed because of the stream buffer from earlier. But I should be all right. I mean, everything's gonna work. I'll worry about the what's it called? I'm having a brain fart. I'll worry about the elevator lifts later. Okay, I like this. Attach it to the crate, and then you can rotate the top. Let me see. So you would attach it to the crate. Let's say it's this one. And what do you mean rotate the top? Reversed? Oh, I mean, I see that. But, again, even if you do this, what does this solve? I just click once. Okay, let's build this here. Even if I had this here, then what? Because then it just means I have it up here. Like it still extends out. Like what's this accomplishing? Because then I'll do what? I do it like another storage container. It doesn't even connect to that because I don't have a platform. Like I don't understand. Oh yeah, I know I know how to use them. I understand how to use them. I just don't know in my setup here how that would, like, it's not like I would need to get them from point A to point B, you know, anywhere right now that would need them. Yeah, but I got how to use them. What I need to focus on now for the mining drill. Oh, you're saying for yeah, okay. But this works here. Like this doesn't, yeah, I don't know. Less resources. I think it's fine how we have it set up. I do need to worry about this though. How do I get... I need to get the splitter. That's what I got to do. See, this might be actually where I might use the there thing. I could have the elevator split it up and then use a conveyor that goes all the way across across the base over there. I could do that instead of having it go down and under. Splitter, let's see here. Container. Okay. Mark II, and then straight to there, into there. So I could have it split out. And do I want to take it off the side here? I think we will. I think we will just take it off the side here. Platform. Foundation. Foundation. Let me see how much space I have here, because I wonder if this makes sense. I think this might be a point where it makes sense to use that lift. Mark II lift. Like that. And then we can use the conveyor. Do that one. Like this. Oh, I'm missing supplies. No, I'm not. Wait, what am I missing here? Why is it now bugging out with this? Because it let me do it here. Oh, because it maybe wasn't connected? Okay, well, that's fine. We'll do this. And then this should be able to... Yeah, it has to go over here because it won't be able to float off the side. How far can we go here? Why is it doing that? Come over here. Why are we doing this? Oh, it's like not, it's actually not straight. What the hell? Hold on, I don't like that. Oh, it's because you're not straight over here. Okay, let's try this again then. We'll do this curve. Now it should be good. If I put you over... Well, actually, I should be able to just curve like this now. Yeah, this looks a lot better. This is such a long-ass conveyor. I'm gonna have to actually extend the platform here just a bit. Foundation, level 1. All right, let's get the other end of this. And we'll meet them together. Why are we having issues here? Foundation. Is it because you're having a fit with this? Like, why is this an issue? Maybe. What if I switch you to, just out of curiosity? What if I switch you to the other mode? Default. Is it because it's just too long? Is that what it is? All right, let's do straight here again. It was just too long. Okay. There we go. So we have that conveyor going all the way down over here. It won't do anything because none of this is powered right now. But at least we have the screws coming along. Hitting max length, yeah. Are these moving up? Did I build these up? What? It is a conveyor Mark 1. Motherfucker. I got the wrong size conveyor. How did I make these Mark 1? I thought I had Mark 2 selected. Yeah, I can't have this being slow. Especially with how long this is. Okay, this was Mark 2. I just had it then wrong for... No, that was conveyor Mark 1. Fuck. Okay. Third time's the charm. Let's see here. Let's make sure we have Straight selected, Mark II. Can I really upgrade motherfucker, I can upgrade them after they're placed? I didn't know that. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time then. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Now they'll move quicker. All right, let's worry about powering everything over here then. So we're gonna need 2 poles. We'll do one on this side here next to this one. And we'll do another one next to this one. And let's see the distance that I can bring these from. Yeah, let's start with that one's gonna be connected to that. I just realized I didn't really line up the power how it should be. It should be more like this. That's how it really should be. But I'll configure that later. As for this one, you go to this one. All right, let's bring you now down all the way over here. Wire's too long. Okay. So we'll connect this first one here like that. Let's bring the second one over. Is it that one? I can't even really tell. No, it's this one. Bring this one over too. I need to get ramps. That's what I got to do. Wire too long again. Can I connect it to this back one? Where's my back one? Where did I place it? Here. Okay. Wire too long. No, I can't. Okay, so let's get them close by here. Okay, so one power source will go here. The other one goes back here. Let's get power to you. Power to you. And power to you. And then this other one, power to you, and power to you. I misdid something here. How is it that this only has 2? Oh, because there we go. Okay. I tied the wrong one there. This, can I take a power thing? Thank you for the head pass. Can I take a power line off of this without having to destroy the whole thing? Like, how do I just get the power off? I just want to detach the power. Oh, there we go. I just look at the wire. Okay. Okay, so this one is going there. Okay, so yeah, you go. But that was already connected like that. So yeah, I had to tie that one there. Is everything powered then? You've got power. You've got power, right? Oh, it's because I'm not using this. Okay, okay, okay. That's why. That's why it's a mess. Because I'm not using that. Hello, can I detach this? See, I'm looking at this line, but why is it... Must be hooked to a connection. Oh, is it because I have something else active right now? I shouldn't. But these ones are the ones that actually need to be connected there. That's why this is a mess right now. Here, I'm just gonna delete this. Pull out deconstructor. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm tripping, man. I'm tired. I swear I'm tired. Okay, connect to that. There we go. That's how I wanted to have it set up. So now everything makes sense here, except for one extra machine here having been connected there, having been connected straight to this line. Okay. Let's go try this out. How is it? Wait, I just realized. Oh, because okay, only a part of the thing doesn't have power here. For I'm using 2 generators. Okay. Let's get some more leaves. Let's power all. Actually, let me get the 3rd stack of leaves. Actually, I'm gonna have to get all the leaves. Make sure that you have enough. You need more, because you just don't have any. You need your stack. You need your stack. All right, let's see everything hopefully working. Knowing me, I probably have something that I need to adjust. I should name the power generators. I didn't even know I could do that. So I will definitely do that. Okay, yeah, you need to go to iron ingots. And you already set up to make plates. Oh, I didn't finish this. I need to get a container. You go to iron ingots. You already set up to make plates. Oh, look at that. And then you don't have the iron plates yet. The screws are going to be backed up because we don't have the iron plates all coming out quickly. But did we already get our first batch here? Why is this not coming out yet? Oh, because we don't have, yeah. Screws are coming in way quicker than we're getting iron plates. That's the issue. So maybe, do I split it? Do I split this and have an extra layer of iron coming in? That would kind of mess up everything because I have this so tightly packed. It's fine though. We'll actually no, it wouldn't. Wait, maybe it would. Because this is the every machine has a production per minute and a request per minute. I'm just trying to think if I want to split off a conveyor line here for adding more panels here, or yeah, thingies. Also, this is okay. Let me practice upgrading these. How do I upgrade? Because I have. Is it this conveyor? No, that's a conveyor pole. If I press E, okay, there we go. Nice. I know I technically didn't need to upgrade them, but I'm just gonna put everything as a Mark II thing. Oh, I can assign better things to the hotbar. Dude, what? Conveyor Mark II. So can I just drag and... How do I... Can I just press 5? No, that doesn't work. How does that... How do I assign it? Well, I search so I can quickly just find the item. If I open tab menu, it's my inventory. Tab is my inventory. You're saying the Q menu? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I still have to search it here. Oh, okay, I see. So if I add that... Oh, no, that's just to build it. Maybe, do I drag it from here? No. Oh, bind a hotbar. Okay, hover and press the... Hover and press 0 through 9. Okay, I'm pressing... Yeah, I pressed 5 on it. Maybe it's because it's asking for like... Oh, no, okay, there we go. I got it working. Alright, I switched it to the hotbar there. Cool. Okay, so that's good. Now I got that there. Okay, so everything technically is working. I could be getting these plates a little bit faster if I split this off, which I kind of want to. But how do I connect it into this when it's already... Like, I would need a splitter here. I wonder if I can do that real quick. Let's try that. So let's see. So if I search... See, even if I do that, I'm gonna have to search it here anyways. Okay, technically, I can do this. I don't know if it'll let me connect the... Oh, wait. I need to do combiner, not splitter. Merger. Conveyor merger. I don't know if this is going to work how I want it to. I think it does. I think it just barely does. How do I get you from here, though? Belt is too short. Fuck. Put the merger and splitter on the hotbar. Yes, I should do that. I should do that. Maybe I can save space here. Hold on. I'm cooking here. Hold on. Constructor. Oh, I guess I'm not cooking. It can only go that far out. So sad. How do I would need to extend this. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it for the output. Yeah, it's going to be worth it. I got to do it. All right, let's put this merger on the hotbar here. Merger on 5, splitter on 6. There we go. So merger can go here. And then now we can do assembler. And then conveyor you, and you are making reinforced iron plates. Of course, you don't have power because I disconnected you. But we'll attach you back. And now, boom, into... Oh, well, you don't have the extra storage container. Hold on. Storage container. Oh, but now it's... Can I build the storage container so that it's just a little bit farther in? No, it doesn't let me. Everything's got to be moved. Everything's got to be moved. Did I build this the correct way? No, I didn't. Okay. So iron plates are there. Oh, you're not connected, that's why. And then you... go like this. There we go. Thank you for the head pass. Okay, so wait. Oh, you're not selected to do... What, you are? Oh, you still have power. Fuck. Power to this one. There we go. So now it's going to have plenty of plates coming in, plenty of screws coming in. So we'll get a lot more reinforced plates. And I need to put a splitter on this end because I still want some of these plates here. So we'll reconnect this here in a moment. Let's do that. You connected that one, and then we'll also have a storage container on this end. We can actually have it positioned. Nah, you know what? We're put it on this side. There we go. So now we can still get some of these normal ones if we need it. Okay, that's done. Technically, I should also do a whole conveyor for rotors. I should probably do a rotor one. Rotors is screws and copper. Sorry, screws and rods, though, right? So I can do that just on this end. Let me see, rotor. See, this is why I just searched up in here. I can just find it no matter the category. Yeah, rods and screws make the rotor. I can just do that on this side here. I can have a splitter going out for yeah, screws. Oh, we don't have one for just rods, do we? I need to get a splitter here for rods. Okay, so I have another idea. I'm gonna make a splitter on one of these ends. Actually, would that make any sense? Maybe what I do is I'll just have one of these making screws. We'll lower the screw output because we don't... I'm trying to think whether or not I want to... What if we find a different iron node? I could, but... That's too smart. That's too smart. Yeah, I should probably do that. The thing is, I'll need to find one that's pretty close. Let me see if we have another one that's pretty close. Yeah, we're already using all of those. Yeah, it would have to be close because otherwise I'm running another massive conveyor belt over just to make rotors. The nearest one's 400 meters out. I guess 300 meters if you go that direction, but I don't want to run something across the base like this direction. So the next thing would be, yeah, this is already impure, so it's already making it slow enough. Yeah, I shouldn't touch this. I really should go just get a different iron node. We'll worry about that later. We'll worry about the rotors later because we currently don't need to have a bunch of rotors. I'm sure at some point we will. But for now, we're all right. Let's work on doing this one next. Look around. See those mountains in the distance? You end up running conveyors over those mountains probably at some point. Probably. But for now, I'm satisfied with trying to make things as organized as possible. You know what? Let's admire our beauty. Tower. Let's admire this beauty that we made so far. We'll go and place it like right here. We have that one and we have this one over here. And they're a lot more organized. We have a lot of space to work with now, though. In an area that I thought was a lot of wasted space, we cleaned it up a lot. Remember the first 10 floors of my factory? I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to... Remember the first 10 floors of your factory? That's insane. It's looking beautiful, though. What I gotta do is I gotta make this one next. This one's super quick and easy. I'm not worried about it. And then copper. Copper is not too difficult either. We kind of already had copper where we needed it. Just making cables and wires. I don't think... Do we need to make anything else with copper? Yeah, it was just the copper ingots, wire, and cables. I don't think there's anything that I needed copper to expand to. As of right now, that is. Let's do this one next real quick. If I place, what is it that we gotta do? A constructor. It just goes straight into a constructor then, if I remember correctly. I hate how it can't just be aligned perfectly. It's got to be off, you know? I can't even have it straight. Oh, it doesn't even work default. You have snapped enabled? Well, I don't... let me take a look here. I tried looking for the setting to do it. Okay, now it's just straight. Never mind. Okay. Problem solved. Constructor. What do you mean invalid? Oh, it's still not straight? Come on. Okay, that's the direct center. I'm trying to switch to snap mode here, but it doesn't let me. See, like, I'm trying to... This is still in snap mode. That's still in snap mode. Hold shift. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I mean, this is still snapping. This one's not going to be perfect either. I'm holding down shift and control here, and none of them are doing it. I could just go like this and have it turn, but that's gonna be a waste of space. It'll just be slightly misaligned. It is what it is. And I never had an issue with let me put the container over here on this thing as well. It's after I finish this, but I never had an issue with the output for this, so I'm not going to worry about expanding more into this. Yeah, that's good there. And we just gotta get one power pole for this one. This one's nice and simple because I only need to connect... Oh, wait, actually... I should probably future-proof this here for the copper that I'm about to do. Biomass burner. Let's add another one of these. Like that, and then another one of these like that. Oh, whoops. Not aligned. Okay, this one's going to be the limestone one. Third row will be the copper. And I know I can name them. I know you told me to name them, so I'll try to figure that out here after. Listen, it's future proofing for me now. Wire's too long. Damn it. Okay, you connect there. You connect there. And we're all happy. We're all happy except for the fact that I'm going to run out of leaves here very soon. And I have none. But that's done. So we'll get leaves to that later and we'll have it running. Super simple. All right, the last big beast that we have is our copper. And we only have one miner for this. Is there another one that I can get nearby? No, there's not. Chainsaw yet? Yeah, we got a chainsaw. We got a chainsaw. Although I'm afraid I'm just going to start deforesting everything here. Which is an issue. I can get this whole area and clear this whole area out for trees. But I do need to get a better way for power now that we're going to start expanding like this. Wait a second. I have another idea. Would it be smart to just put the space elevator here? Because I have no clue what the space elevator is for. But would it be smart to put it here? Biofuel? What, you're saying... Hold on. You're saying to make these? Isn't that... Because the leaves make that, but... Is it that much better? Is the biofuel that much better than the leaves? Or I should say not the leaves, but the biomass. Sorry, is the biofuel much better than the biomass? Oh, I also gotta extend the platform here. I haven't done that yet. Let's do that. Speaking of, that's great. Oh, I'm not in the correct mode. I need more concrete. More concrete. It's a good thing I let my factories run offline because wow, we are using our supplies. I didn't realize I'd be using so many of these panels for the foundation today and the concrete. Yoink. Okay. It's not terribly cutting into the grass here, so we'll let this... do I let this slide here? I mean, I guess I can. I can just extend it out this way. But I'm going to start making a barrier here at some point. Let's try to align this a little better. Let's see. Miner. There we go. And so this one, I'm trying to think. We should have it. It goes out and it splits. Yeah, it's going to have to split because we only have one. And it makes wire and cable. Yeah, it's the same way that we had it last time. It's just a little bit more organized. Okay. Let's do smelter first because all of it's got to be smelted regardless. Same thing as before. Fortunately, it's not going to be exactly straight, but it's fine. So it goes into there. Now we need the splitter, which I have here now. Splitter. This goes into that with straight mode. And then to make the cable, it's just the copper. It's two constructors as opposed to one. So, constructor. Although I think with this one, what I'll do is I'll have two separate storage containers since we have the space for it. That's what I'll do. Let me get the storage container bound because I keep having to grab it. 6. Oh no, I should do this as 7. There we go. Let's assign these. So you're going to do wire. You're also going to do wire. And then you're going to do cable. Okay. Now we got to do the power again. You can also clear out this whole area over here too. But now that I'm thinking about it, I probably only need one thing for the copper. One power line. I don't think... Oh, no, never mind. It has like 5 outputs. So, yeah, we actually do need a second one. Wire's too long. Which one did I grab again? The right one? Yeah, I did. Okay. Both these are over here now. Let's do left for you. And for you. And then we'll do the right one for you. All the other constructors. Okay. That's all done. This should all be set up, ready to go. Let's check this. Are you set up to smell? No, you're not. There we go. Oh, and you needed conveyor into you, and you needed conveyor into you. Okay, so that's now all set up to go. Yeah. Okay. Now it's just getting the power, and then we'll make sure everything works, and then I think we're good. I think we'll call it a stream then at that point, because I need to get back to bed. Let's get all the trees in this area. Now we get to listen to the beautiful sound of the chainsaw. Oh, I need to get biofuel. Hold on. I know I have some biofuel somewhere in here. $13. Not much, but it'll work. Oh, that's right. There's like the fire dude in here. It's not gonna bother me too much, right? Actually, I can just zap you. Hold on. Can I zap you? Like, does that work? I think it worked. Splitter remains.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Okay. Give me all the wood. There's a lot of wood here on the ground. There are trees here? Not for long. The trees are going to be gone pretty soon. But yeah, there are trees in this world. Oh, that means that you're back again. I was like, what did you say? Alright, yeah, we finished getting everything set up. Now we're just gonna get some more fuel and test it up again. I kind of want to save. Do I cut this down? I guess. Okay. I want to save one of these fuels because I want to see if I can actually put biomass in here. Because if I can, I'll just turn it all into biomass. Or not biomass, biofuel. 4 per minute. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I guess we'll make that. I don't know if it's at a better rate than the leaves are, but we can use that. I think it is, actually. I think it is definitely at a better rate. Yeah, of course it's going to shut down again. Yeah, I'm going to need to automate this just itself. Automate biofuel making. How big does a stack get? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna fix this problem that we have here. Let's do. What do I want to make this? I mean, I guess we could do it here. Let's do a storage container. Like right here. Actually, wait, we have a bunch of space over here. Why am I using space so close to the other one? We have a bunch of space right here. Let's put a storage container here for the exit. We're gonna do a constructor. Yeah, constructor here. Like that. And so this will make... Do I need a... Oh, that's annoying. The fact that I have to select one or the other. Okay, hold on. Let's do that, and then that. So this should now be automated. I need to get a merger. What's the one I'm looking for? Curve. Can't even do a default. Oh, no, that's weird. Hold on. That's splitter. I need merger. There we go. Okay. So what we'll do here is we'll have biomass wood on the left, and the other one's gonna be biomass leaves. And all we do is we insert leaves into one and then wood into the other, and it should work. Leaves, and then wood. And then we'll get our biomass out here. Okay, now we just gotta power it. And I only need one pole here. One pole, and hopefully we have a generator. Do we have a generator that's not being used? Because I don't really need its own. It doesn't need its own dedicated generator, really. I could use the limestone one, because the limestone one already doesn't use a lot of power. So that's what we'll do. There we go. So let's power the limestone one first with the current biofuel that we have. Actually, let's load this in here so it just starts automatically. Can I name the storage containers? So I can say one's leaves and one's wood. How do I mean, it's already listed in there. Oh, wait. So that'll turn into... Wait, hold on. I messed up this thing. Hold on. Because this will merge the biomass leaves and biomass wood. But I need it to come... That's not going to work. I need another combiner here. This might need its own generator. Fuck. Sorry, constructor. Because it'll take that. Can I just have it make bio? Yeah, okay. I can just make biofuel. So it'll merge it. And then we'll have the container over here then. Okay, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just means you have to add one extra power thing. Hopefully it doesn't overload the system. But that should be what it does. So we have leaves, we have wood. Let's just go turn it on now. And we'll put all that biomass in there. I actually don't think that'll work because... Okay, yeah, never mind, it does. This just lists as biomass. It doesn't say if it's biomass leaves or wood. Okay, let's do it. Let's load you into here. No connection. Solid biofuel. Solid biofuel. Why don't you work? Hello? Why don't you work? No connection. Do I not have you connected? Oh my god. Yeah, that would explain it. Holy wires. I just realized how many wires we got. Okay, hopefully that increases the output of what we had. How quick are you going? Oh yeah, you're going much quicker than I could. Yeah, you're going so much quicker than I could. Holy shit. Okay, that was definitely the move. I do need to get all this biomass loaded into it though, so we kind of have to wait for this to keep crafting. Which, I mean, it's being loaded as quickly as possible here. See, now the next step would be to take that and just have it immediately stick to the back of these. But we have so many generators that it's not really efficient to do that. Because I'd have to have like 7 or 2, 3 different splitters because we have 7 different generators currently. Yeah, that's just not efficient. I'll manage the putting it into each generator here. But I think that's everything that I want to do today. I mean, we completely redid the entire factory. Let's go take a look one more time at our beautiful creation before we end it off for tonight. Oh, hey, I haven't seen one of these guys in a bit. I found out I can jump on their back, and it's like a trampoline. We have the copper station over there. The little limestone one over here. Screws and iron over here. And then reinforced panels and iron over here. Overall, really good. Oh, then we have the biomass, which it's pumping right now. Biomass is absolutely going insane. Once I have a lot more fuel here, I'll go ahead and transfer it over to the other stations, and it'll be well working. Everything will be working pretty nicely. Oop. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I need to go back to sleep. I will talk to you guys again on Discord. What day is it today? Today was Thursday, so Friday I'm not doing anything, movie or Discord. Saturday we have another Satisfactory stream, which we'll probably be exploring. We'll be exploring a lot that day. I think that's what we'll end up doing because we just did a bunch of factory building. Let's go do some exploring. And then Sunday we'll have another movie night on the Discord, which I believe is going to be Deadpool and Wolverine based on the vote that we had today. So I'll go ahead and end stream. Thank you guys for either lurking or if you were stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and get offline now. You guys have a great rest of your night or great rest of your morning if you're waking up. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.